Welcome back, students. Today's date is your 3 June 2021 and we are in the lesson number 2, LCM and SCF. And students, there wasn't any gap. Okay, so today's date is your 3rd June 2021. Lesson number 2, LCM and SCF. In the earlier class number 6, we had seen that we were performing LCM and SCF, and one method we had completed sometime before to the class number of 6, and in the class number of 6 we were discussing the division method. So students, in the division method we were considering the same example which has been solved by the prime factorization method, and as we were talking about the division method, that is why we will look at the look into the division method. And here the problem is saying to you to find out the LCM and SCF of 24 and 54. So that we were performing that LCM. So in that I have told to you that where are you that finding out the LCM by division method. So you will select all the numbers given in the problem. So the numbers are 24 and 54 given in the problem. So that all number 24 and 54 you will select and will apply the rule which is very similar to the prime factorization method. Look students, in prime factorization method we were that selecting only one number. We were selected one number, and we had seen that since we want to know the prime factors, so one is neither prime nor composite, that is why we will not talk about that one. We shall start from 2 for composite numbers. We shall start from 2 for composite numbers in the case of prime factorization, and we will move up to the 11, and for the prime numbers we will have the only 2 factors, 1 and the number itself. So since in the prime factorization method we are not talking about the 1, as 1 is neither prime nor composite, that is why for prime numbers we will select the same number, and for composite numbers 1 we will ignore in the case when are we finding out the prime factorization method. So 1 we will ignore, and one number we will select, and we will perform the task. That for composite number we will start from 2 to the 11. For prime numbers we will select the same number. The same rule we will apply here, but here we will not select one number only. In the case of prime factorization, there you will select always one number at a time. But in the case of that division method and performing LCM, you will select all the numbers and will apply the apply the same rule which we have used in that prime factorization method. So for composite number we will ignore the 1, and we will start from 2, will move up to the 11, and for prime number we will select the same number. So in this rule we will make a horizontal vertical line and will divide that into the horizontal lines and will select the numbers. And how will we write the LCM students? Whatever number we will select here, those numbers we will write in the multiply operator, and since we are talking about the division method, so there is no need of writing the numbers in the terms of power. Because when will you that write that in the terms of power? So you will have to move for that prime factorization method. So it is the division method. So whatever number you will select here, you will multiply all that numbers. So you will multiply all that numbers. You will get 2 into 2 into 2 is just wait. Multiply. Sorry. Multiply 3 into 3 into 3, meaning is 27. So 8 into 27 is 216 students. Okay, so we had seen that LCM was coming out 216 by prime factorization method as well as in that division method, as we are considering the same problem, same numbers 24 and 54. So it was the quick recapitulation of the previous things, okay students, and it was the recapitulation of that class number 6, and we are starting today the 7th class of the lesson number 2 LCM and SCF. Okay, and we were talking about the LCM and SCF of these 24 and 54. So we have talked about the LCM students. Now we are selecting the division method, and by division method we want to know the SCF of 24 and 54. We want to know the SCF of the numbers by division method, and the numbers are 24 and 54. So look student, now we will consider, suppose there are two brothers. Okay, numbers we can say as in the terms of brothers. So there are two brothers. Okay students, so between the two brothers, the brother who will be elder, meaning is that the number which will be big. So that big number you will divide by the smaller number. Okay, so you will divide it, the big number you will divide by the smaller number. So 24, how many times will divide this 54? It will go 2 times, 48, and 3 times it will not go. It will go, but it will be beyond the 54. Okay, so we will go 2 times, and we'll get here 24 2s are 24 2s are 48, and when will you subtract? After that, what will we do? We will subtract. When will you subtract 48 from 54? What will you get? 14 minus 8 is your 6. So look students, okay, so we are getting remainder 6. So whatever remainder will come here students, that remainder will divide the divisor, okay, that you have seen in that earlier case. So in earlier case you had seen that you had divided the elder brother by the smaller brother. So that big number will be divided by small number. So 54 divided by 24. Okay, 54 will be divided by the elder one will be divided by the smaller one. So it will go 2 times, you will get 48 and you will get 6 as your remainder. So whatever remainder will come, that will divide the divisor in the earlier case. So the divisor in the earlier case was that 24. So 24 will be divided by the remainder. What will you get after performing one step? And the second step will get start. So how many times it will go to divide this 24, students? 6 1 is 6, 6 2 is 12, 6 3 is 18, 6 4 is 24. It will go 4 times and will divide this 24 completely. So until the remainder is not coming equals to 0, until the remainder is not coming equals to 0, we will perform the case like this, and when will we get the remainder equals to 0, the divisor of that, you can write, we will perform the same task until the remainder is not coming equal to 0. Break from here, students. You can break from here and can start here, and the divisor of this step, in which remainder is equal to 0, the divisor, then divisor of that step will be the SCF. Divisor of that step will be the SCF. So we are getting remainder here equals to 0. So the divisor of that is 6. So your SCF will be equals to 6, students, and it will be the answer of it. So we had seen that from prime factorization method and from division method we are getting the same answer 6 as the SCF, whether you can go for the prime factorization method or division method. In the division method, so the numbers will be given to us. Here 2 numbers are given to us. So that of course big number you will divide by small number. So you will divide that, and if the remainder is coming, so you will, until the remainder will come, you will divide that into these steps. So here the remainder is coming, so one more step will be there. And in the next step, the divisor of that earlier case will be divided by the remainder. So that you will remember. So when will you go for that next step, the divisor of the earlier case will be divided by the remainder, and you will perform the same step of that division. Okay. So we will talk more about it. So, and in the step, where are you getting that remainder is coming equals to 0 now? So until the remainder is not coming equals to 0, you will perform the steps of that division, and one step of that division you will perform, and if the remainder is coming, so that remainder will divide the divisor of the earlier step. Okay, so the divisor of that earlier step will be divided by the remainder, and again you will perform the same task of that division. Okay, students. So it was the SCF, students, in the class number 7. Okay, and now enough for today, students. Thank you all of you.